lose weight, and the damn thing ain't a flu, baby. It's a true, baby.
In, guys, take
Baby.
in what the passion of Trinidad and Tobago football is. Welcome. Welcome to Caribbean Big Seven. And of course, we will be having guests coming in soon. It's your boy, Marken. And you know how it is. The Trini boy is in the building. And we are coming to you live from Elite Footy Talks TV. You know the channel. You've been here before. I've been here before. But you know, Man United has taken over. But now it's back to the old school. It's back to the old deal. It's back to the Trini roots. And of course, today, guys, nothing should be surprising you as, you know, we are going to be talking about Concacaf. And according to it, it's all eyes on Bermuda for Trinidad and Tobago. And guys, what can I say as a Trini boy? We got to rep it. We haven't been doing so well in the group. We sit third with 1 point, you know, a draw and a loss. A draw to Curacao, 0-0. Not at all interesting. You know, we should have done way better, but it is what happened. And of course, we had another loss to Jamaica. It has been something of a consecutive run, I would say. But, you know, don't let it disappoint you guys. As you can see, you know, there is some positivity to be had. And of course, while I say that, you know, according to us, you know, couple season heads, couple hungry young guns coming into the team, and we must highlight the interesting talent. Of course, you know what's on the menu right now: Trinidad and Tobago versus Bermuda World Cup Qualifier. It's tomorrow night. Of course, a must-win game for Trinidad and Tobago, and Dwight York has his charges being prepared. Early on, you can see all the clips coming while they are preparing in Florida for this game. And of course, guys, according to it, we can't give them any free space down the flanks in this game. Keys are simple. Stay compact in the middle. Don't let them dictate pace. Stretch the field when we are attacking. You understand? This is what Trinidad and Tobago need to do in this game. Guys, this is the key. And if you want to check out any information, you can go to concacaf.com. Of course, and this is the focus right now because, guys, keeping a compact shape, overloading on the wide sides, and having discipline on set pieces is where it's going to be for Trinidad and Tobago. It's certainly going to be there where we get our strength and we hold our composure and we find openings in this team. Bermuda is not the best team in the group, so it's not supposed to be a difficult game at all for Trinidad and Tobago. And while mentioning that, we have to mention some updates because let me tell all you who to watch this youth, Devon Payne. And Devon Payne has made his way all the way from Rotterdam, Volendam FC. Yeah, he's a young talent, 23 years old. He's been playing for Volendam FC for the last 5 or 6 seasons. Last 2 years ago, they were up in the top flight of Eredivisie football. Then they were relegated. It took them 18 months, but they're back. And they're back with a bang. And of course, if you want to know who Devon Payne is, let me just give all you a little bit of taste of who Devon Payne is.
If I could do it, then
This is Devon Payne, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Get up and make it work.
Devon Payne.
If I could do it, then why
You know
can't
what I
you?
mean? Defender,
Get up and
right
make
back.
it work. Ain't no
Playing
way
for
down.
Trinidad and Tobago right now, guys. The Devon Payne, and of course, guys, it's going to be an interesting one. And if y'all really want to understand, surely this little thing here. This is Devon Payne. And if you understand, he playing in Volendam. This is
Aardige bal en daar is Muren, daar is de vierde goal. Maar hij is niet van Muren, hij is van Devon Payne. Weer een assist.
Certainly has eyes for goal and certainly has a read on the game and he knows when to get forward in good moments. And I'm telling you guys, this young lad is going to come in here and he's real comfortable on the ball. He reads the game well. And I'm telling you, we are going to see a very huge impact from this brother in this team. And of course, guys, it's a lot of interesting scenarios in the chat, guys. Let us know what are your thoughts on these topics that I have posted there for you guys. Let me know who is and what your thoughts are. Of course, not trying to shy away from just all the focus on Devon Payne, of course. Justin Obi Quiru of Accrington Stanley has been showing some sensational form, defeating Man United under 21s, with 2 goals, a brace in the game in the League Cup, the National League Cup in England. And of course, he's in good form and he should be starting. And of course, he's going to come with energy, pressing, and impact potential, in my honest opinion. Pure energy and pure passion. You look, it's going to be some chaos for the defenders in this situation, guys. And if the two of them was to click tonight, Bermuda will feel the pressure. And here we're telling all the guys, we need it. We need 3 points. But it wouldn't hurt to get 3 points in fine style, guys. Fine style. And of course, you know where the battle is going to be, in the midfield. And this is where Trinidad need to take it to this Bermudan team. Because if we can control this midfield in this game, we should be seeing a comfortable victory and a comfortable 3 points. The only thing better would be Curacao and the Reggae Boys getting a draw together. Both of them drop, conceding 2 points and keeping them within touching distance of Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, if we beat, the Dutch side, they will still be on 5 and we will be on 5. But guess what? Jamaica will only be on 7, going away to Curacao themselves. You understand? So going away they will be at home to Bermuda. Of course, in their next game following up, they will be playing Trinidad and Tobago. And it's going to get very interesting, because if they're on 7 points playing against Trinidad and Tobago, and then that means Curacao will be playing Bermuda when we take on Jamaica. And we was to beat Jamaica and go to 8 points. That means if Curacao beat Bermuda, they would also go to 8 points. You understand? So it will be interesting. It will be very interesting. But then Trinidad has that last game at home against Bermuda as well. And if we play them at home and win, well, that 3 points is 11. You know what I mean? And it might be interesting to see where we could go. Because for a possible 4 games, 12 points plus 1, that's 13 points on offer. We could end up on 13 points. And if the Jamaicans were to draw, they would be on 7 points in their third match. And then if they were to lose, they would probably, if they were to win against Bermuda, I mean, they will win against Bermuda. I mean, yeah, it's not that much. It's not that much, but they also have a return leg against Curacao in the last game. You know what I'm saying, guys? So it will be interesting because it's home and away. Their first game will be there will be a home against Curacao. Of course, their last game will be away against Curacao, and it will be interesting to see what happens there, guys. And that is what I am thinking. I'm thinking that, maybe we could see an upset in the situation, and possibly, we could sneak in at top of the table and put Jamaica into the playoffs. But, it's going to be an uphill battle. We need to first secure the 9 other points that we can before we come to Jamaica. You know what I mean? Bermuda is also our last game. I believe Bermuda is also our last game, because after we play them, we play Bermuda. After we play Bermuda, we play Curacao away. Then we play Jamaica at home, and then it's Bermuda again, I believe. So, yeah, it could be very interesting. Or if Jamaica is the last game at home, better yet, because if we could secure 9 points while and they also have a draw against Curacao, then it will get very interesting for Trinidad and Tobago in that final game. We may be playing for it all on the line. You know what I'm saying, guys? And playing for it all on the line in the last game in front of the home fans. I think that is the real scene, the real deal. And something that will definitely and certainly put us into a momentous situation. So yeah, maybe it could be that. It could be the hope that kills. But at the end of the day, we have to have hope, because you know what, guys? Trinidad and Tobago, we need something. Yeah, we need something to hold us strong. We need something to give us hope, to strengthen this nation. Give the youths some hope, something to look forward to as well. And I think this might just be the avenue, but not to keep everything focused on Trinidad and Tobago, because of course, we need to talk about the wider picture as well. And of course, all year it's going to get very interesting because the big boys in Concacaf moving different these days and are talking about USA, Mexico, and Canada. And guys, when I say USA, Mexico, and Canada doing some interesting things, well, they're hosting the World Cup in our Tri-Nation tournament, and as course of you guys know, it's the first of its kind. Not only the first of its kind, but the largest of its kind. 48 teams will be playing, and of course, three home nations means that the 48 teams will be divided into three and a third, and each third will be playing in the respective home nation. So you could be looking at a summer in Mexico, a summer in Canada, or a summer in the United States. And of course, well, reports are depending on which team progress the furthest. The final will be held in the home nation. So let's see how it goes. I'm rooting for Mexico because it's hot sun and sand and sea, and you know how it is. Niceness. Let we go. And don't forget Jamaica versus Curacao. So let me see what's going on. Big clash, the reggae boys. You know what I mean? They want to dominate this group, but we as the Soca Warriors, we need to have if we need Curacao help, we need it right now. We need them to come up big with a draw. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A nil-nil draw will be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If it's 1-1, we go take that. But a nil-nil draw is the best situation for we right now. Because then we could score. We had to try to score at least 4 or 5. If we could score 5 or 6, that would be amazing. Because then it will put we in a good goal difference situation when we come on the turnaround. If we was to end up on same points or anything like that with our team, and could get vital. So don't forget later on is that game, and we will shout out to the reggae boys. The cousins of another mother on the scene. They hold them so. But let we lock in people because you know what, the watch along will be live tomorrow right here when Trinidad take on the the Bermudans, and of course, guys, we need 3 points. So come and support the thing. Big vibes, big energy, and a big night ahead for the Soca Warriors, guys. So from Bermuda back home in Trinidad, from the diaspora to the diehards. If all you know, all you're saying, this one is for all you. Can the Warriors keep the dream alive? Let me know in the comments. Chat, talk to me. Type it in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Can Devon Payne make his mark? Of course, I'm talking to all of you. And I know Devon Payne have fans all the way in the Netherlands, from all the way in Volendam. So let's come and support the boy. Watch the watch along. Let we talk about the man and let we hype up the scene. Stay tuned. The passion is red. The talk is elite. And of course, it's coming with pure vibes. Red, white, and black from your boy, Marken at Elite Footy Talks TV. Celebrating. You know what time it is. Caribbean football, the international break is here, and the Soca Warriors time is near. So, guys, tune in, lock in, and we'll be back. Catch you guys later. Shout out to you all, and have a great one, man. You know the thing.
Baby.